giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Kling with Mediacom Newsleaders. We're talking with Iowa playwright Robert John Ford right now about 6 on 6, the musical. Thanks so much for coming in, Robert.
Thank you for having me.
So for people who aren't familiar with this show, tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind it. Sure. and how it came to be.
Sure. 6 on 6 is a musical comedy that takes a look at the glory days of 6 on 6 girls high school basketball in Iowa, its history, its unique rules, its phenomenal popularity, the colorful personalities, and the Title IX legal controversy that ultimately brought the game to an end.
Yes, for people who maybe aren't native Iowans, they may not know kind of just how that all played out.
Right. We fictionalize a lot of it in the story because we're trying to get it all condensed into 1 year period. So there's a lot of stories over the course of the 80 years of the history of 6 on 6 in Iowa that we condense into this musical. But one aspect of it was just how things changed after Title IX was passed and how there became a growing demand for Iowa to start playing 5 on 5 as well. So Iowa held out as long as it could, continuing to play 6 on 6 and 5 on 5 for a period of years. They overlapped, they played both games, but then finally 25 years ago the game came to an end.
Yeah, so this is kind of a milestone year for that point.
Absolutely. We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the end of the game here in Iowa, as well as the 50th anniversary of the game of the century, which if you're a diehard 6 on 6 girls basketball fan in Iowa, you will remember the 1968 championship game, which featured Denise Long and her Union Witten team. It was an epic battle that went into overtime. It was just a classic girls basketball game, and sort of really is all summarizes everything that 6 on 6 girls basketball was in Iowa. Just this epic battle and huge popularity in the overtime battle and the national TV audience, and it was just a fantastic game. A
great moment in history, and so you're celebrating this in partnership with the Urbandale Community Theater.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we are putting on this production, which will be running for 2 weekends, a total of 7 performances. And we are presenting it at Valley High School in West Des Moines as well. We want to make sure that's clear because some people think it's at Urbandale High School, and it's at Valley High School at their Stapleton Performing Arts Center. And it's been a wonderful co-production between my producing company and Urbandale Community Theater.
Yeah, what is it like when was this first done, and what is it like to see it come to life once again for you?
It's been done a couple of times before. The most recent time in Des Moines was in 2009, but what's fantastic about this version is we went in and did significant rewrites and wrote new music and redid the orchestrations, and of course we have a whole new cast and creative team. So in many ways, even if people have seen the show before, it is a totally new experience on many levels, especially musically. I think people will walk in and hear a lot of different music this time around.
Yeah, well, so let's talk about getting tickets and how they can attend.
Sure. Tickets are available through MidwestTix.com online, or you can purchase tickets at the door prior to every performance. Again, the performance dates are August 3rd through 12th. We have a total of 7 performances, and for full performance schedule and ticket information, you can visit 6on6.com.
And I'd imagine it's better to get tickets early than to wait.
Absolutely, especially this past couple days, the ticket sales have been going really, really well, so we anticipate to have a full house, so we encourage people to buy tickets in advance.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And just for you personally, just what is it like to kind of be able to go back and kind of re-examine some of your work and add a new twist on it?
Sure. This one's my baby because this is the first musical I ever wrote.
Wow.
I wrote it actually before 6 on 6 came to an end, so I was fictionalizing it, saying sometime in the near future the game is going to come to an end, and so this was my imaginary fictionalized version of how that would happen. And in reality, a lot of it came true, and so now it's set in the past, obviously, but I have been working on this for 25 plus years, and it's my baby, and it's just great to see it continually evolve. And when I revisited just about a year ago to do the rewrites, I was really happy with how well it still stood up after 25 years. It still tells a great story that I think all Iowans can relate to.
Oh, wonderful. Well, exciting to have that come out and to see it. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Well, we've been talking with Robert John Ford about 6 on 6, the musical. Join us next time here on Mediacom Newsleaders.